y'all. Welcome back to the next episode of Don't Do That.
Don't do that!
Wicked Wednesday.
Wicked!
Wednesday! We got some stuff to go ahead and bring out. So as we're doing that, let's bring out 16. For our smoke of the ebb is Good Life Infusions from House of Bank, of course. It is apple fritter. Boop. Add it to the collection over here. So let's go ahead and get this started. I have only 2 today.
Only 2?
Only 2 today. I kind of took one out because it is kind of a subject that I really wanted to, but then I kind of drew back from a little bit. But we have one of our local Michigan companies are being sued for waterway pollution, which we're kind of talk about. I feel the loopholes that bigger companies are allowed to kind of get, little things. And then we also are going to talk about the woman. I don't like saying the title of what it says in the article because I always hate whenever they always like to put, black woman or white woman or black man or white man. It's always these title. So I like to say woman is buying homes that are in Detroit for like, $1,000, some pretty rough ones. And then she's rebuilding them and whatnot, doing something. Every little bit counts, no matter what. Though she did eventually grow from the smaller amounts to the bigger amounts because, when you mathematically think about it, smaller amounts when you buy it, there's a lot of work that needs to be put into them compared to something when you buy at a decent amount, you can put less work into it.
Alright.
So, but I did start off last Mondays, so go ahead. Let's go ahead and have you start off today.
Okay. Let me go into my trusty dusty.
Trusty dusty, are you? Jesus.
Oh man.
Okay, what is it?
Alright, so look. We've covered this before. I mean, it's just a quick little reminder that the courtesy flush is always appreciated. You know what I mean? Like, you go in these public bathrooms and for some reason, if you have to go to the restroom, you go in these restrooms and these cats are sitting there. They just sitting there, man.
Like whatever they ate hurt them. Shit.
Instead of flushing, so they not just sitting there in their own filth and everybody just sampling it when they come in to just take a quick piss. Bro, how's about you flush until you done? Flush, you know what I'm saying? Courtesy flush. Seriously.
I don't know.
That's
required. I feel like me personally, I can't, I better be having the straight, bubble of the guts type of stuff to go use the public bathroom and do that business. Because I don't know. Me personally, I don't like the smell of my own shit. So I try my best not to put that on anybody else.
Some people sit in theirs in public
but I don't
bathrooms
understand how you can do that. I mean, I personally, if that I carry smell goods on me, so if I even do anything like that, I don't wait for the bathroom sprayer to come on and freshen up the bathroom. I will be the desired person to spray after myself. I can't do it because it's just,
It's called a courtesy flush for a reason.
Now, before I get on to my subject, because I did forget to mention it on Mad as Hell Monday because it made me mad. I was really looking forward to this. I was real, because I am a fan of Faygo. I love Faygo.
Oh no.
You know, and I
remember.
mean, I'll even take a Faygo cola, and I'm not a cola person.
Yep.
And I'll put it in a freezer. That's the way I'll drink it. Is if
What
it's nice
flavor
and
is
frozen. The one that I tried was the Jolly Green Apple.
And you know what? The Jolly Green Apple, like the Jolly Green Giant, is
it's
The Jolly Green Apple
like,
Faygo is no.
You literally failed me.
Green Apple. No.
You got the candy apple one was on point. Like you mastered that. I don't know how you couldn't master
Orange creamsicle was pretty decent
too. Yeah. Yes. The peach.
Which was the
Come on, peach.
Which was the firework when they got the
I mean, it
red,
tastes
white,
like
and blue popsicle.
Yeah, it does taste like it. But it's
like
sweet. It's really sweet.
It's stupid sweet though. It's
I
bottle.
can't do it. But it actually tastes like what it's supposed to. The nastiest aftertaste I have ever had in my life.
It should have the aftertaste. It should have the aftertaste of, say, like a green apple
Jolly Rancher. I was thinking that's what it was going to taste like.
Nope.
But no, I have this nasty artificial
No.
sugar flavor in the back. No, I'm straight. I didn't even finish it. I gave it to the kids. Disappointment.
Oh man, I'm thinking of a commercial now where the green giant drinks that green apple Faygo, and it's like nope.
Bro,
green apple.
2 thumbs down, Faygo. Shame on you. Pull that shit.
Nope. Pull that. If that was a tester, pull that from the shelves
please.
Right now.
Pull it. Get it together. Figure out where you went
wrong.
wrong.
Tester flavors. If that was a tester.
That was horrible. Fix it.
Yank
okay, you guys, now on to, as you know, water is very important, you guys. Alright, it's already nasty to begin with because we've destroyed our environment. We don't need any help from other people. So a local Michigan company is sued for polluting waterways with forever chemicals, which is stuff that basically takes forever to, it stays biodegraded. It soaks into the sand and whatnot. Now, of course, it's the it's the Ox Paperwood Company that operates the White Pigeon Mill in St. Joseph County.
Bless you. And
all right, thank you. So now they have been it's polyfluoroalkyl substances, which is the forever chemicals or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's being put, drained into, whatever. As always, they don't care about what goes on, you guys. So it's been going on for a while. They've been getting fined and fined and fined and fined and fined and whatever. And it's like these petty ass little fines are starting to get ridiculous. Big business and big corporations don't care about those fines. Look at Michigan roads. Are you kidding me? We're supposed to have a weight limit. These petty little fines you give these semi-companies or whatever, these like Walmart places like that, that's bullshit.
They don't care about that. That's a drop in the bucket to them.
Exactly. We end up suffering the consequences.
Nothing.
Okay? Period. And at the end of the day, whenever you continue to find places like this, they're still able to pollute all the water at the same time. So, and we're not just going to talk about the ones that here are Michigan then as well. Because as we know, Michigan is surrounded by water and other states as well. So we're conjoined, we share the water at the same time. So places like Ohio or Wisconsin, any place that's connected needs to be also held accountable for anything that they're doing to the Michigan ways. Well, the Michigan lakes, which is, whatever. So, fines? Are you guys serious? That's all they get?
That's it.
There is no pay for cleanup. There is no shutting down. There is, hey, we're going to continue to let you run, though. We're going to continue to let you pollute it because we're not going to shut you down.
But
get it together, you guys. Because you genuinely are hurting people. because we still have to thrive. You guys don't live there. People that own that company. You don't live there. You're obviously off someplace else enjoying your life, your perfectly purified water, all that. We shouldn't have to buy bottles of water that is possibly full of other bullshit.
But on a lighter note.
On a lighter note, ladies and gentlemen, we have 16 over here about to give you some light notice.
Alright.
Go ahead, sir.
So,
Siri.
everybody remembers. Did I do that?
Right.
Urkel.
Yes.
Right? Remember Urkel?
Yes.
Or do you remember Stefan Urkel? But anyway, so I saw the trailer for the Skeleton Crew, which is the newest offering from Disney on Disney Plus, and it is supposed to be a spin-off of The Mandalorian during the Mandalorian universe.
Okay, and remind them of who's also directing, because you feel like it's going to be a decent movie.
I feel like it's going to be
series.
A decent series.
Series, okay.
Which is basically, I know that they're going to do somewhere around 6 to 8 episodes. So if you're thinking every episode's about a half hour, you got about a 4-hour movie.
Yeah, okay, about like a 2-disc type of thing if you want to go back in the day.
Yeah, because like, you know, it's all together as a series. So if they're shooting it, you know, together like they should be shooting it kind of like a movie and just chopping it.
Pretty much, yeah. Or giving perspective each series too.
You got Jude Law, and you got a bunch of kids, and Jude Law is supposed to be a former Jedi or a former Padawan that grew up after Order 66, and so he had to become somewhat of a scoundrel. It's directed by John Watts. John Watts, of course, did Far From Home, No Way Home, so, you know, Homecoming. So he's done all 3 Spider-Man films. He's got that behind him, and it looks pretty good. But then when I saw the trailer, one of the guys dressed up in the Star Wars kind of grungy, cyberpunkish space garb was Jaleel White.
Right.
Stephen Urkel himself is back, and he is in Skeleton Crew. I don't know what role he's playing, but just to make sure, but just to make sure that it was Jaleel White, I went to the IMDb page, I Googled it, and I said Skeleton Crew cast, did not come up. Skeleton Crew full cast, 18 people came up. And all of them,
darn well,
all
more
of them,
than 18.
All of them, the 18 that did come up had less of a resume, in my opinion, than Stephen Urkel, who graced our televisions for over a decade as Stephen Urkel. Jaleel White has much more clout than anyone in the cast, with the exception, maybe, of Jude Law. Maybe. So I wondered why he was not immediately listed in the cast.
The only reason why he would be, only because I feel that, of course, Jude Law would deserve that. Number one is he is obviously main character. Okay. Alright, that is one. Alright, if you are a main character, I don't care who you are, your face should be first.
You get top billing.
Period. You are the star
of that series. You're the star.
And then you have your supporting. And I feel personally, I don't care whether or not you're the cameraman. When you are putting all the people that worked on the internet, that they should get their dues.
Like, I'm actually
because they worked for that. But for you as an actor, as profound as that person is, period. I mean, and he's not a bad-looking gentleman, so you know he's probably seen on Instagram. It's the internet.
Yeah.
You can't
it's definitely him. It's definitely him. When you go
into his resume,
it
shows the Skeleton Crew.
And I'm drawing a blank on who the
no.
other guy is. There's three, in my opinion. I watch a lot of movies, but there's three people in that cast who are top bill.
Right. Jude Law,
Jaleel White, and then I'm drawing a blank on this guy's name. He was the Tinkerer. Let's try it.
Don't give me the lion.
Tinkerer, Spider-Man: Homecoming. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. He's better with names in general. I'm horrible. Like, I have to give somebody a nickname to remember who they are. But the point is that somebody as profound as somebody like that has put the work in, that his name should be there. And personally, I feel everybody that has put in work for a film, their name should be there. I mean, if they're feeding you, like, I know there was a young lady from here. I believe she's based in Grand Rapids now. I'm not sure. I haven't really been up to date on everything. It's Mickey's Food page. Mickey's Food. She literally she started from home and landed on, I want to say it was a Love and Hip Hop fucking bill where she was making the food for them to eat, catering to them.
Yeah.
And I feel as if you have made a platform to that point, your name should be represented from them. Because you put in that work and made sure that these people were able to eat and stay fed while they're busting their asses. Because you also, it's literally like a train. You know, they start you off. They keep you fueled. Everything. Is it not coming up?
Man, I'm sitting up here searching. Okay, there he is.
Wow.
Finally.
I was literally like, oh my God.
Finally.
Like,
actually, it is not the guy that played the Tinkerer in Spider-Man: Homecoming. I thought that it would be because I thought that, John Watts is going to use this actor again that he's already worked with. But actually, it is Nick Frost. And Nick Frost, the actor that I thought was this other guy, is an actor who was Bocce on Into the Badlands, one of my favorite martial arts shows that used to be on AMC.
That was a good one. I did like that.
So he is now okay. I'm glad to see him working. I'm glad to see him still out here doing his thing. Bocce. Shout out to Bocce.
All right. So I will go ahead and read off the title of it, even though I'm not a fan of it. It says, meet the black woman buying homes in Detroit for $2,000 or less and fixing them up.
Ooh.
Now, 34-year-old Chase C. Hunter, and again, here we go, an African-American real estate investor, now owns about 8 properties in Detroit.
Yeah.
She started out searching online at affordable properties. Now, she's originally from Texas. She was exploring budget-friendly investments, as one should, if that's what they're doing. You are to expand. Now, she started doing, as low as $1,000. She went through Detroit Land Bank Authority.
Right.
Now, the Realtor.com, June 21st, Hunter had closed on her first 2 properties in Detroit, priced at $2,000 and $1,800.
Yeah.
Her first visit to the city was the day she finalized her purchases. Since then, she has expanded her portfolio to include 8 properties. One of these homes serves as her office, while the others have been renovated and rented out. Now, from my understanding, she is doing her thing, whatever the case may be. It's the problem with some of these folks, just in general, talking junk. And it's like, okay, one, if you are not from Detroit, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Oh.
Now,
I got one for Wicked Wednesday, but you go ahead.
All right, I'm glad.
Go ahead.
All right. So you
Yeah,
threw me off.
Yeah, my bad.
Now, if you're not from Detroit, okay, if you are from Troy, you're not from Detroit. If you're from, what is it, give me a couple. You're better at it, you're from Detroit. So,
if you're not from Detroit,
you're
not from
but
Detroit.
who are the claimers of Detroit? They always want to claim, it's the main ones. You know them.
Highland Park is not Detroit.
Oak Park, or whatever.
Oak Park is not Detroit. Southfield is not Detroit.
There's an R1, isn't there?
Redford.
I guess. I don't know, has that been, I mean, that's right, that's the beginning.
That's kind of not Detroit.
I mean, the thing is, it's Detroit.
And then there's
Now,
outside
of Detroit. But the point is for that city that has its issues, has had its issues for quite some time, because they did have a corrupt, retarded ass person in office.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. Me personally, Detroit is still a beautiful city.
Maybe I'm tripping on
It
my
needs
boundaries.
help.
I'm going to have to reaffirm my boundaries of the city, but...
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not putting in the work and not trying to, you know, again, what's that word that everybody wants to use? Reform the city, then take several seats to the left.
Okay.
All right? That place deserves the right to be uplifted. And because you're late, that's not fair. But they deserve the uplifting at the end of the day.
She's going to like my point. I'm going to do it on the way out.
So I'm proud of that woman for trying. And she's not even from Detroit. Okay? Has even set up an office in Detroit. Thank you. Period is the only thing that anybody should be saying to her. Or how can I help?
Okay, so the point that I wanted to make on the way out is there was a video that I saw. It was quite disturbing.
I think I might know what it is.
It was quite disturbing. But in that light, it took me a couple days to figure out how to approach the video. And
so about to go off.
I will be as venomous but as nice, nasty, thank you Barbara and my mom, as I can possibly be when I convey this. Hold on. When people are searching for clicks because they're nobodies and they've done nothing and their name does not ring bells, then they try to hook on to someone who is doing something, who is doing more than them, who is someone that could possibly uplift their career. But make no mistake, it is not a good idea nor a good look to get on video and tell someone that their city smells like shit. Katie Noel, or I think that's your name, strictly because I watched the video, and other than that, and the fact that you worked with someone that I worked with who is doing much more than you, which is why you would make an idiotic move as to disrespect an entire city who could feed into your bottom line, I kind of question your talent as well as your intelligence. It's kind of stupid. Now, I've been here for well over a decade, and there are times when you ride past, I don't know, Granger, which is a dump, that you might smell a little manure or a little trash. But if you come from the country, then I believe you probably smelt some horse shit, and you should be pretty accustomed to smelling horse poo, right?
So you shouldn't be offended when you come to Lansing, Michigan. You shouldn't be able to even make any type of remarks like that because your country ass should feel right at home, right? All right.
And then if you would also do your research, I mean, if you are also intelligent, as somebody even was notified too in the video, there was also a gas leak. So if you also know, and
some things just
smell
are
like
stupid
shit
for clicks. Seriously. And I saw a lot of people that were gaslighted by that, and I saw a lot of people who actually, you know, like, they let you troll. If you were someone of actual stature that I could, like, be like, oh wow, this person said that, and they might get in trouble because they're actually someone who, whoa, this is going to get in the media and it's going to make waves or something, I don't know, but you're actually like nobody, so no one cares. But I just wanted to set the record straight that the people that do care, the people that do live here, the people who might have a voice about it, just think that you're an idiot and that you should probably rethink like strategies like that, because obviously you did it for clicks, because you don't have any clicks, because I don't know how many people know who you are in order for you to be doing the stuff that you're doing and going down the road that you're going down.
And shout out to those who supported that most of their stuff comes from Lansing.
And that is your 7 seconds of fame. Next topic.
I was actually done.
Oh, well.
So you're actually the ass end of the topic.
There it is.
So
we waited.
Thank you for going home back to your plantation. I mean, it's farm. I'm sorry. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on FF Fridays on Don't Do That. Peace.